trying to fire up the turbo that I finally got all put together on this Porsche body. I call it my rat Porsche because it's a fiberglass racing body that I've kind of built like a rat rod. It's got a Chevy dash, it's got a custom chassis, just all kinds of fun stuff. There is a video series on this if you want to check it out. I built the turbo system from scratch. I finally got all the exhaust done. I finally got all the intakes done. You know, there's 2 intakes and 2 exhausts now since there is a turbo. And I had to order a bunch of parts. I got most of them in. I'm waiting on a couple other things, but I got most of them in to where I can basically get it together and kind of starting to fire it up. And I might not be able to get it tuned yet, but I should be able to get it running. So that's what we're gonna be doing in this video. So let's install some stuff and hopefully get it running. Let's go. Something happened. I gotta have fucking spark issues. What the fuck? That should be dead fucking balls right there, man. How did I lose my fucking spark, man? Fuck. Fuck. Shit's getting old real fucking quick. Kicking shit. Most likely everything you've watched up to this point in the video was footage that was probably 4 to 6 weeks old. I ordered a bunch of parts for this, and because of the COVID, you know, coronavirus stuff, a lot of stuff took a long time to show up.
Meanwhile,
oil pressure switch, just little shit like that that isn't that big of a deal. Normally you get it in 2 days. Well, because of all this, a lot of it took longer. I still couldn't get it started even with the parts finally showed up and I got everything done. I talked to a buddy who builds engines. He said it sounded like I didn't have enough jetting or just not enough carb at all. He came over, took a look at it, realized the jet that I had in it was way too small. It was actually 1 size smaller than stock. When I bought it, I was told it was 1 size larger. Well, that was backwards. It was 1 size smaller. So he came, drilled one out, and basically got it to where everything needs to be. I also had a couple wires backwards. You know what? When it isn't starting, you know, you just start changing everything around. I've changed everything probably 20 different times trying to get it started. So it's good to have a fresh set of eyes on stuff sometimes. He came over, made some adjustments, and we should be good now. Hopefully we'll see. Hopefully I can get it started and kind of get it tuned a little bit. It's kind of starting and kind of trying, but I haven't got a full, you know, first startup yet. But hopefully we get that done today because I got several hours free, and all I'm going to do is mess with it until we get it going. So let's go. it's been sitting for too fucking long. Been waiting on that a long time. God damn, I love it. It's alive. All the trolls on the internet that told me I was an idiot were, well, they weren't really wrong because I probably am an idiot, but it did run. I had several guys saying this is just too big of a car, or this is just too big of a turbo for this car, yada, yada, yada. I would always respond to them. All I did with this build was I mirrored it off other ones I saw. You know, I've seen guys run this turbo with a stock carb, so I figured if theirs ran and it ran for a long time, I should be able to do the same. So that's kind of why I went this route. Obviously it runs, but I haven't got to drive it yet. If I end up driving it and it seems like it's just bogged down and needs more carburetor, I have a buddy, the same buddy, Andy, who, you know, helped me get it running, drilled the jet out for me and stuff like that. He actually has a bigger carb for it that'll let it breathe a lot better. So if I get out test driving it and realize it's just not breathing like it should, I'll put a bigger carburetor on it and be set. But for the first start, I'm super happy. It seems like it's got a lot of shit. It looked like on my boost gauge, I was getting 6 or 7 pounds of boost, which, you know, is pretty good just for sitting there revving it up. And now I don't know how accurate that is because it's the first start, but we'll see. More than happy with it. One thing I did see was I got a couple exhaust leaks. One of my exhaust studs is broken, so I knew I was going to have one there. I also have one where one of my clamps is set up, so I'm going to have to tweak a couple things there. But all in all, in the big picture, it was a lot better than I thought. You know, the fact that it even runs made me happy, and then the fact that I just had a couple little things to change made me super happy. So, it runs. Next thing up for this, I need to find some wheels. I've been looking for wheels forever for this thing because I have such a funky offset in the back. I need like a 12-inch wide wheel with a 10-inch lip, which is kind of tricky. But I got the bodywork real close. Next up we'll be doing is paint and wheels, and then hopefully I can start getting this thing on the road because I've only driven it a couple times. I haven't driven it all yet with the turbo, but I've only driven it a couple times and it was a blast. You know, just a couple places I took it, people lost their mind. So I'm getting real excited that it's getting close to being done. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good shit they tell you to do at the end of those, and check out some more of my other videos. Peace.